Situation is serious. Oh, query error. How come the computer can say queer, but I can't? That's not fair, right?
But it says we're live.
We are not live because it's not playing.
No, that's what do you call that? Broadcasting live from a hollow tree stump in the middle of no man's land. You reach Married with Comedy with your hosts James R. Freeman and Jeff Onyx. Yeah, just refresh that.
Alright.
You know how to refresh it? My stuff says we're on episode 23.
Well, I can hear us through the headphones, but I am unsure whether or not we are pumping or piping through here.
Well, I know we are because, on this we are. On KC Comedy we are.
Alright.
Hey guys, we already have a comment?
What? Oh, that's my mum.
Hello, mother.
Me mum. It's me mum.
Hello, mother. Do you like the fact
She's like
that...
me. She has a different name every time she's on here. It's hilarious.
Can you...
Maybe it's a Gemini thing. I don't know.
You know something different about the sound?
Was that my keys or your keys?
My keys.
I was going to say, because it sounded like a janitorial ring hit the floor or something.
She's saying she can't... I can hear myself.
I can't... You can't hear me either?
1 minute later.
Wait.
You hear us now?
Can you hear me now?
You hear us now?
Can you see us? That's the thing.
Now.
I can't see us over
What's
there.
this?
What is that?
Only people who manage this page can see this comment. Well, that's stupid.
Well, it's too bad that only people on that page could hear the thing. That'd be cool, because at least someone would hear us. We're not going to have very many listeners for very long. And I don't see it on here. Where is it supposed to be? Oh, wait. No, that's 4 days.
No, it's
So
on
that's
there.
the old one. That's the old one. Where am I supposed to go for the new one? Events?
No, you just hit refresh.
I did hit refresh, homie.
Okay, then hit more.
More?
Yeah, more.
Good triangle there.
And then video.
Video?
Boom.
Right. It doesn't, I mean... Okay.
She's saying she can't hear us. I know I can hear us. I can see our UV meter. Maybe we should stop and redo it. I don't know. I can hear us. No, that's last week.
See? Okay.
Should we stop and redo it?
I don't see it, yeah. I don't see it on here.
Okay. So. Since you can't hear us anyway, I'm going to say, or maybe she can't hear us on there.
Got it. Yeah. Wait. She said got it. Hello, guys.
Wait. Also,
what?
There's something going on here.
What happened?
Right here. Boom. Oh, yeah, that's good. She got it. Well, I got it.
She got it. It says she got it.
Okay.
Hello, Mum.
Yeah, you're viewing this as...
How about a cup of tea?
You're supposed to view the... Hi. Anyway, hey, today's show, we're going to have a lot of cool stuff going on.
Tea and biscuits. Anyone? Alright, well, Mommy liked it.
I'm gonna click it and go, okay.
Okay, then.
Boom. That should do it now.
Oh, Kansas City Comedy Radio right there.
No, that's from earlier today.
What?
That's from earlier today.
What is going on?
Just hit refresh again.
Oh, you're killing me.
Come on, Smalls.
How am I supposed to keep from cussing when this is going on, Jeff?
Well, it's a user.
I need to break out my list so I can make sure.
User error.
You know what I should do? I should make an alternate list.
It's a user error.
Right?
You know what? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if it's on there. You know why? Because it's on here.
Okay. Are we on there? Because I don't see us on there either.
Definitely. No, look, you're not going to see us moving around because...
She said, is it cold there? That's funny.
She's not going to see us moving around. You look like Henry Rollins in that. What's up with the bib?
What do you mean? I had to eat on the road on the way here.
Oh.
Why? Is there something on it?
No.
I did, though. I had to eat nachos on the way. I was running late. The wife made them. Dude, let me tell you what. Dang, my wife can cook.
On this week's show, we've got This Week in Comedy History. We got the Breakdown. We got Outpost Survival, the Tip of the Day. We got our awesome sponsor. We're talking about the 420
I
segment.
got acorns in my pocket.
Ghetto Chef. Prison Rules. The thrift store thing. Comedy Horror. We got the Pathetic Pet of the Week, which is going to be very special. You're going to enjoy this.
Is it one of your pets? You finally put them up for adoption?
No. But Comedy Judo.
I'm only kidding, Mrs. Onyx.
Comedy Judo this week, though.
Ooh, no cussing. Looky there. Me mom might listen to the whole show. All right, so you want me to read you the list, Mom?
No, don't.
What I can't say?
No, don't read the list.
I'm only joking.
And then we're I guess he's got some ranting.
I put JC and
show,
GD on the list. My mom will be happy to hear that.
So let's get started. Ready?
Did you hear that, Mom? No JC, no GD either.
Yeah.
Even though technically we can say whatever
cheese and rice.
We want.
Don't look at that.
Oh.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, hey. So the next episode, are you cool with the best of show? Me just taking pieces of the show?
Yeah, but I want to be involved in that. Can I be involved in can we sit down sometime and
What do you mean it's going to be happening today? I'm going to be picking the things, and we're going to pick 8 segments.
Both of us?
Both of us.
After the show's over?
Yeah.
I wish you'd have told me that.
Oh, I sent you a message.
Did you?
I did. I explained it in a message. Also,
I'd like to me.
Yeah, I'd also like to move the camera.
You're lucky. My wife is
up there
going to work before I get.
See where I'm pointing?
Due to be home. I should be able to give an hour.
The camera's over there, but I want to move it over there, on top of that thing right there.
I agree.
I want to move it behind there.
It's in a weird spot, right?
Or move that over, and put it directly behind that, so you can see it.
We should keep track of stuff like that.
All right, then.
Dang it! I dropped one of my acorns, bro. Don't step on it.
You'll eat it later. Look at this. Boom.
It's not food, bro. Oh, there it is. It's under my seat. Thank you. Oh gosh.
Is that like that song? Under my seat, acorn is under my seat.
I was supposed to give one of these to my wife.
That was a song from church that I redid the words. Okay.
Okay, I don't know that song.
This week in comedy history. What?
I said I have 2 acorns in my pocket. Dang it! I was supposed to give one of these to my wife.
Why?
She gets to keep one of
your nuts.
One of my nuts. See, I didn't want to say nuts because then I thought, man.
I thought that was a reference to Home Alone. Home Alone 2. The 2 doves. As long as you keep one of these doves and I keep one of these doves, we'll be friends forever.
That's not how that works.
Turtle dove.
That's like homing pigeons might work, but like if
you
you exchange.
Do you know what kind of pigeons hang out in the ghetto?
What's that?
Homie pigeons.
That's right. That's true.
What's up, homie?
Orale, pigeon.
You gotta do that. Orale, say. Hey, chica. That sounds just like a dove. That's like a pigeon.
El pollo. Hey, el pollo.
Hey, pollo.
Hey, pollo.
Okay, this week in comedy history, December 14th through December 20th. December 14th, 1971, Michaela Watkins was born.
Ooh, that sounds like a name I should know.
You know her because she's known for her time as a cast member on Saturday Night Live.
What?
She's the one that always plays the little girl with the, rosy cheeks, the freckles and stuff.
Yes!
That chick.
She played on the one with Stewart too, right?
No.
Yeah.
No, she didn't.
That was Mad TV.
That was Mad TV. Anyway, you might not know
I
that
don't
when
know
she was
who it is.
15, she got a part in a British
definitely don't know.
farce at her community theater.
A British farce. Was that like a
I don't know what
call it play?
No idea. All I know is it's British, and it's a farce, which makes me think that it's maybe like a British improv type thing, or they're making fun of, or something.
That's what I'm saying. Like our what do they call them? Like Naked Gun and whatnot.
Yeah, like that.
You know what I'm talking about? What do they call that?
Parody?
Parody. Thank you, man. Gosh. See, I'm telling you, too many injuries.
Parody. December 15th, 1933, Tim Conway was born.
What?
He died May 14th, 2019. He's known best for his role on the Carol Burnett, many roles on the
Darn COVID. I
Carol
didn't even know
Burnett
he was
show.
dead. Oh wait, you said 2019. Well, COVID was in 2019.
Well, yeah.
That's true.
So he was on the Carol Burnett show. A lot of people know him from that and other stuff that he did, but you might not know his real name was Thomas.
Really?
Thomas Conway.
Why was his nickname Tim or? Oh, you're about to tell me.
About to tell you.
Okay, thank you.
It was Thomas, but to
This is
avoid
my favorite segment.
to avoid confusion with
Besides
Tom,
mine.
to avoid confusion with another actor named Tom Conway, he changed his name from Thomas to Tim so that he wouldn't be confused with Thomas or
The
Tom
other
Conway.
loser that we never ended up hearing about.
Yeah.
Ever.
December 16th, 1961.
Sorry, Thomas, if you're still alive, but
No, they're both
we
dead.
don't know who you are.
December 16th,
See?
19...
See how I bleep myself? That
Yeah.
was beautiful.
Good job. Anyway, December 16th, 1961, Bill Hicks was born.
Wow.
And he died February
Seems I
26th,
knew that.
1994. You might not know that he started doing stand-up comedy at the ripe age of 16.
He didn't die. What day did he die?
February 26th, 1994.
That's not the day he died. That's the day he became Alex Jones. I remember that.
That's funny.
Thank you.
That's funny.
Not a whole lot of people will get that joke, but thank you for laughing, man. I
Alex
appreciate
Jones.
that.
December 17th, nothing
mom joke.
nothing really happened.
December 17th, nothing happened.
Nothing happened, no. Well,
I have a friend who was born on
December 18th,
17th. She can be
1997.
funny. It's not really a comedian.
December 18th, 1997, Chris Farley died. He was born February 15th, 1964. He's best known for his time as a cast member on SNL also. Isn't that weird? Whenever we have an SNL cast member, we have more than one on the This Week in Comedy History. Isn't that strange?
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
You might not know that he learned
Maybe they're just all winter babies that end up there.
You might not know that he learned
Part of their
improvisation
casting process.
from Dennis Kern at the Arc Improv Theater in Madison, Wisconsin. Apparently, this Dennis Kern guy is like really famous. I don't even know who that guy is.
In improv circles, probably.
Probably, I don't know. It on the note it says,
Look, man, you're probably a big deal. I don't know.
see,
Appreciate you if
see
you're
this-
helping us get our stuff together.
it
You
says
know?
see these other people, and I'm like, I don't want to click that. I don't give a damn what this guy. Darn, don't give a darn who this guy is.
Ooh, and then I clap. See what happens?
December 19th, 1924, Gary Morton was born, and he died March 30th, 1999.
Who?
Gary Morton.
Who?
Nobody knows this guy, except for the fact that he married Lucille Ball after she divorced.
Nuh-uh.
She divorced what's his name, Desi Arnaz,
Right.
and then she married this dude, and him and his brother or brother-in-law started working.
Oh.
They started working for Desilu
You
Productions.
got me scared.
And this guy was supposedly one of the
gonna get
executive
dark.
producers of the Star Trek, the original series. But everybody's like, no, this guy threw his name on everything, but he had nothing to do with it. So,
She liked him like that, man.
but you might not know
She liked them
that
big egos.
before he married Lucille Ball, he was
Big
a
feet,
stand-up
probably.
comedian.
What?
Before he met Lucille Ball, he was a stand-up comedian.
Looking for his Lucille Ball, right?
Yeah.
To get his break.
Yeah. Well, he was known as a gold digger.
Yeah.
Gold digger. I said digger. December 20th, 1924. Charlie Callis. Callas? 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 I would say Callas.
Sure.
Was born, and he died January 27, 2011. He's known for his stand-up work when he did stand-up comedy with Mel Brooks on his live shows, Jerry Lewis on his live shows, and Dean Martin on his live shows. But you might not know he was like best friends with Bobby Vinton.
I don't know. Who's Bobby Vinton?
Oh, the musician Bobby Vinton. Hey, Barbara, you know Bobby Vinton? Okay, she might be listening. So that was This Week in Comedy History.
She'll know who that is, I'm sure.
Brought to you by Carl's Jr. That was an Idiocracy reference I just said.
Yeah. Go
she knows who that is.
No, that was already up there.
That was already up there?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so...
Breakdown.
Is it my turn?
Oh, you know what's really sad about this whole thing?
What's that?
That was This Week in Comedy History, and I forgot to put it up on the thing. Now we got the breakdown.
You forgot to put it up on the screen, gotcha. Fat boys.
See, we both, when we tried to do that part, we could do the beat part. We can do that part, but when we try to do the we just sound like we're choking on something.
It's because we're old.
Sounds like we've been eating at the Golden Corral all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yep, lots of old folks.
So
it's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time.
And I'm not like Grinch-like, right?
Break it down.
But I'm a little bit Scrooge-like.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit bah humbug. Part of that's my mom's fault. Sorry, Mom. I'm going to tell the story. It's too late. When I was 6 years old, I figured out there was no Santa Claus.
Is this part of the breakdown?
Yes.
Okay.
Hush, we got time. Don't be like that. But I hid underneath the bed and saw one of my presents. And then when I came downstairs, it said it was from Santa. And so apparently I called my mom a liar and wouldn't come out of my room for like 2 or 3 days. So...
Because you found it early.
Because I found it like 3 days before Christmas, and then she put it downstairs and said it was from Santa, and I was like, "You're a liar."
No, maybe it was like
No.
one of those ballots.
Listen,
maybe it
don't.
was like one of those ballots that got
I was
delivered
6,
before it was sent.
But I knew the effing rules, okay? So don't start with me.
I took my package for my kids to the post office, and I gave it to the lady at the post office, and I said, hopefully this gets there before it was even sent, just like those ballots. And she started laughing at me. She thought it was funny.
Excuse me. So, I've always been
You were 8.
Whatever. She does that to me all the time, but we lived in the duplex. I know that.
Dupe.
She always got to rain on my parade.
Oh, I almost played that clip with has the cuss words in it, but I can't.
Yeah, you can't. So anyways, so my wife her mom is all about the holidays, right?
Okay.
And my wife, she's all about, she can cook, especially on the holidays.
Yeah.
So that's how she hooked me into these holidays.
It's the cooking.
Yes, that's part of it. And there are other things, being married. You know how women do.
I'm almost
They
8.
need you to do something.
We're almost 8 years in.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we already went through all that.
That's what you get for being married to your best friend.
Who?
Me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. That's messed up. I can't believe I just did that.
What?
That's going to be on here forever, too.
What is?
She said, it's great when she's your best friend. And I was like, who? Because I knew you meant you, but I was like, not me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was meant to be funny, but then I realized that's going to be on there forever.
You know what's funny?
Wife's not going to be happy to see that.
At this angle, when my eyes are completely open, but they look closed.
I know. This happened to me. I was doing an interview. I think this is part of the reason that I didn't get this job. I did an interview the other day. And the sun was right here going down. and I had the phone here, but I was outside on the phone because I hadn't gotten the downstairs completed yet.
Yeah.
And it was a work-at-home job.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, anyways, I got sidetracked. What the heck's going on? So, I got traumatized about the Santa Claus thing.
You liar.
And then I had to lie to my sister for like 10 years because that idiot believed until she was 15. Gosh, what a... So funny, you know?
No.
When we were kids.
Yeah, that's...
My sister always had the body, and I had like this cute, pudgy little face. Like I had a face, people would give me money so I could go put it in the bubblegum machine and eat bubblegum. You can't do that now with the COVID, but... And so she used to tease me about being fat, you know, mostly because she was a butterface, right? She was pretty fugly, is what I'm getting at. And then we got older. I hit the weight room, she hit the meth pipe, now I got both. She's kind of a bitter person about it, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, see what happens, Mom, when you let them believe in Santa till they're 15? It's ridiculous.
Santa, if you mix the letters around, spells Satan.
Yes. People don't understand that Saint Nick used to be a reference to I was Santa. See, I've never lied to my kids about this. And wait till they find out the truth. They're going to be traumatized with Mom, but they can be traumatized with me. I'm like, I told you your whole life, I won't lie to you. Look, I didn't even lie to you about Santa Claus. Look, watch. I got this, dude. I got Jedi mind tricks and shit. Check it out. See? I cussed.
What's the breakdown?
Dang it. Anyways, yeah, I took a long way to get there, didn't I?
Bring
But now
it.
I'm into all this Christmas stuff because I used to like the Christmas movies. Hey, Brat.
Break it down.
I ran her from the audience once.
Break
I ran
it
my mom from the
down.
audience once. Sorry, Mom. Love you. Appreciate the support.
I love you too, but in a different way.
So we watched all the Frosties
Hey, baby.
this week.
Yeah, Frosty.
Yeah, so I looked up Frosty on the Cyberflix. And we watched Frosty this week.
Did you watch that one with, what's his
I know
name?
that
The
now.
Batman guy?
Huh?
Did you watch that one with that Batman guy in it?
What Batman guy?
Oh, what's his name?
I watched one with Burt Reynolds, and I watched the original one.
The one with, what's
That
his name?
was
He was
the-
Beetlejuice.
Michael Keaton?
Michael Keaton, yeah. Did you watch that one? Where he died and became
No.
the snowman?
No.
He died and became the snowman.
Oh, that wasn't Frosty, though. No. Lie of omission.
Frosty the snowman. He became...
Mom's defending herself about Santa. Mom,
Or no, you're lying.
That's cool.
You lie based on omission.
how am I lying based on omission? I've told the kids who Santa is. Nobody puts Santa on their presents. That's where they think the
You know what's funny is
freaking stockings come from or something.
Melissa and I actually do that for each other.
Oh,
We'll buy a gift and say it's from Santa.
you make believe together.
Yeah, we actually we're doing the Advent calendar together too.
The spirit of Christmas.
25 days of reading scripture every day
I
and
know,
praying together.
COVID was the best thing ever happened to Christmas.
Have you done an Advent
Kidding me?
calendar?
Sorry.
Have
That's
you-
a bad
have you done
joke.
an Advent
I
calendar?
apologize. That's probably terrible. I have not.
We
I know what
designed
it
our own.
is.
We designed our
Yes,
own.
you told me.
Oh.
And that's cute. You know what? Because you know what? You know what? Because you know what?
Frosty.
Frosty the Snowman was
I know
a
that.
happy, jolly soul.
I know that song. No.
With a corncob pipe and a
Frosty
button
the
nose.
snowman was
Oh,
a
here we
fairy
go.
tale, they say.
Oh, well, I wasn't singing it from the
Only the
beginning.
children know how he came
I
to
don't
life
sing
one
the
day.
pedo parts. See what I'm saying? You guys are so weird. Nobody sees it. Just me.
There must have been somebody.
Oh, yes, there was.
When they placed it on his head, he
Excuse
began
me.
to dance around.
Notice they didn't do
Frosty
put any clothes on Frosty.
Ooh.
But so we watched a bunch of them. Apparently, I fell asleep because I don't remember Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton was in a movie, but he died and became a snowman.
Okay, but it wasn't a Frosty the Snowman.
Well, it was called like Mr. Frosty or
Yeah, see,
Jack Frost or some shit.
No.
Stuff like that.
Jack the Frost. And I watched the Santa Claus again. So we watched Christmas movies, and we binged out, and Daddy fell asleep again.
Have you seen that commercial with the
And
dog?
luckily, they marked each other with markers and not me.
Have you seen
Because
that?
when they get older, they're going to do it to me.
You seen the commercial where the dog jumps up and grabs the
Maybe I
snowman's
should
arm?
make that a rule now.
The dog jumps up and grabs the stick attached to the snowman, and the snowman comes to life and goes, ah, and starts screaming.
No, but that's hilarious.
So you watched a bunch of Christmas movies. That's your breakdown?
Against my will.
Are you going to break down Frosty and tell us what it's about?
Well, I mean, I could break down Frosty and tell you what it's about, but I don't know.
You see, there was
It's about some magic and some kind of top hat thingy.
I got this.
But if you
Here's
watch the other Frosties, it's not like that. The continuation is that the hat follows people.
I got this.
So then that means that it chose the one from the first one. I can't remember the kid's name.
There was a little baby, and he was rejected by his parents, and he was thrown into the sewer. And then he grew up in the zoo, and then he started
that's
fighting.
Tarzan, bro.
No, he grew up in the zoo and
totally
started
Tarzan.
fighting with Batman.
Penguin.
The penguin, yeah.
He's such a nut, dude. And became mayor.
Hey, at least I didn't say he started freezing people when he was a weightlifter. He used to be the governor of California.
That's funny. All right, so
Is that it? You broke it down?
that's the breakdown. Frosty the Snowman.
Good, because my next segment is really long. Here we
Good.
go. This next segment is called Outpost Survival Tip of the Week. Okay, this week, basically what we're going to talk about stoves. It's cold outside, baby. It's cold outside.
Oh my gosh, my youngest was singing that tonight. Cracking me
So
up.
it's so cold outside that if you're in a survival situation or even camping, here are a few stoves that you can use. Stove ideas. Here we go.
It's a stove? For real?
This one is made out of a soda pop can.
yeah.
This one's called a penny
Sternica?
stove.
Oh.
This one's called a penny stove. You put alcohol in it, and then you put the penny after you've lit it. And what I would do is I would put this on like a rock or something. Put it down on something flat, like a rock or something like that. Then you put your alcohol in it, right?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Then you put alcohol around the bottom
Why would you do that?
because it heats up the thing faster, and then you light it. And when it heats up enough, there are these little holes in the side, little tiny holes in the side, and they start flaming out like a gas stove. And once once the alcohol inside of it starts gasifying, because it starts boiling. Once it starts boiling, it'll gasify. Once it gasifies, they'll start coming out of these little holes, and then you just put a penny over the top of those little holes there. It puts out the flame there, but causes the gases inside to jet out of these even further, and the flames can come out about an inch off of this thing.
Just like a gas stove almost.
Just like a gas stove. So it takes
Pretty cool.
denatured alcohol, rubbing alcohol, different types of alcohol. You could even use heat. It's automotive stuff called heat, H-E-E-T.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And you put that in there, and you can light that. That's one.
I didn't know that.
So that's made from two soda pop cans. It's got a bottom and a bottom. And I did this with a pocket knife. Okay, and there's another variation of that. This stove has this deep opening here, and this was made with the top of a can and the bottom of a can, and it has pretty much the same idea. The only difference is you don't use a penny with this one. You just pour the alcohol in there, and it goes into a chamber in here, and then it gasifies the same way. You want to heat up the bottom of it, and then once you've heated up the bottom of it a little bit, then you light the inside with a match. It's hard to do with a lighter. You light the inside of it with a match after it's already down on the ground. You don't want to hold it and do it. And once it heats up, these little holes around the edge will start flaming and shooting out flames about the same as that one. This one's actually easier to make and more efficient than this one. I like this one better.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So you might be wondering, well, how do you cook on that? Well, on this one you can actually put your pot directly on it, and this one you can put your pot directly on it if you wanted to, because the holes are lower than where the pot would be. So you can actually put your pot or a cup or something directly on it. If you don't want to put your pot or your cup directly on it, I made pot stands. You can make pot stands, simple pot stands. You just put those
stuff out,
and you can put your this on the ground and this underneath it, and then your pot could sit up here on top of it. This is also good. These are also good if you have just an open campfire and you don't want to put your pot directly on the coals because of shifting or whatever. You can put this in the fire, and then you put your pot over the top of it, and this is able to accommodate different sizes of pots. I just spittled.
I like big pot.
And I cannot lie. This is called an IKEA stick stove. IKEA stick stove. It has a hole cut in it here. These cost at
Where do you get it?
Originally you could get these at IKEA. It was a utensil canister for utensils, and people noticed that you can use these as stoves. So when you're using this as a stove, you literally you put sticks and debris in it, and you can light it, and then that's why they call it
sit on top.
It's also called a hobo stove, stick stove, an IKEA stick stove, an IKEA hobo stove, whatever. And the opening here, the reason for that is, and you could even make it higher if you wanted to, but the reason for that is if you've got a pot on top, you can keep feeding the sticks in, so you don't have to take the pot off of it. I actually use this inside of a tent, but my tent is one of those teepee type tents where the ground is solid. You know, there's no floor of the tent. You're directly on the ground.
Gotcha.
So you put this directly on the ground, and as long as you have something covering it, then the heat radiates out the side. If for some reason you wanted to have
keeps it warm in there too,
even something even cheaper, this is just a can. You put that directly on the ground. You put your stuff in it, and you can heat that, or you can use it as a heat shield. So you can use it as a heat shield. So those are different stoves. Oh, another thing that you want to do is carry something on you. Like with these ones, you have to carry alcohol, like or heat or something in your bag or in your car or whatever, right? Or you could just carry a bunch of these around. I don't know if you know where you find these, but they're apparently free, trees. And you get them all over the place, and you can actually light these, and these burn really well.
Yeah, I remember talking to you about that.
And they smell peaty. So, but see how my hands are all dirty?
Make the tent smell nice.
My hands are all dirty.
That's because you're a dirty kind of cat.
This is what an IKEA stick stove looks like before it's cut and before it's done. This is actually from Walmart. It was $3.86.
What?
So you get that for $3.86 at Walmart. And just for grins, I made a pot stand, but this is actually for this. I got little grooves in it, so it snaps in there. And this allows air to flow underneath, which heats it better, because the air has air underneath it. Air will come in from underneath it, and it'll heat it better. What do you think of that?
Makes it rise. Thank you.
What do you think of that stove? That's awesome. You took my thing.
Oh, I didn't realize there were two pieces.
Yeah, two pieces. And all that is on the floor. Goes between
transitions.
Yeah, it goes between two things, and all I do is just snap it together like that. What do you think of that? Isn't that cool? $4.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, $3.86 for those. They have them in IKEA for less than that. Sometimes you can find them at dollar stores for a couple bucks. In Europe, they're actually €2 for one of those at IKEA, but we're not at IKEA. We're not in Europe, and who cares about that? So that's the stoves for Outpost Survival Tip of the Week.
All right.
What do you think of that?
I think it's amazing.
What do you think? What do you have any stoves that you carry around with you?
I'm gonna carry a stove with me.
You're gonna carry that one with you?
Oh, I get to keep this?
If you want it.
I'll take it.
Are you gonna use it?
Yeah, I actually am very good at stoking and keeping fires going.
You can stoke a fire.
I know how to get them going.
So
it's been a long time since I did the Cub Scout stuff, but
well.
All right, wait a minute.
When I keep this,
nobody is trying to date you on here. Get that off of there.
Oh, that was me. Okay, so when I store this in my bug out bag, seems like a kind of a big thing. It's pretty light, but it seems like a kind of a big thing to store in your bug out bag. What I do is I put
you can use it.
I put stuff in there. I put stuff in there like extra pair of clothes or a canopy or something.
Like a wire brush or something you clean it out with?
No, you don't need to clean that out.
Because think about that, if you're carrying it.
No, but it's in a Ziploc.
Over and over.
I put something inside of a Ziploc, like my clothes, and then I put that in there.
Too, but yeah.
And then that saves some space because I put stuff in there.
Good job. We've done really good not cussing. We've had a few slips, but it's pretty good.
Really? Mm-hmm. Well, this next segment is brought to you by Pizza Shop.
I know.
Pizza Shop has some pizza. I had some Pizza Shop pizza the other day, and some garlic bread, and it's the one where the location I went to, the garlic bread was actually a well, they can't see me talking because I got this up, but it was actually a piece of bread.
Mm-hmm.
And then cheese bread was actually a piece of bread with cheese in it.
Okay,
so
interesting.
Pizza Shop is
so like a slice of bread.
Yeah, like
was
a
it
like
homemade
a Texas,
bread or
Texas
was it
toast.
Probably homemade. That's good.
Pizza Shop. They have 3 convenient locations near here. One in Kearney in the Orchlands parking lot.
Orchlands.
One in St. Joe in the Baskin Robbins parking lot, and one in Savannah on the historic downtown square. Now,
yay.
I did the community calendar. Every day the community calendar, that plays during the community calendar. So every day we did the community calendar, I had to read that. So I memorized it.
Wow, okay. I gotcha.
Memorized it. So what segment do you think that they're sponsoring? It's brought to you by
Pizza Shop? Well, they got to be sponsoring 420.
Boom, 420.
Who doesn't like a little 420 with their pizza shop?
Yeah, Pizza Shop.
Pizza.
I hope that's the thumbnail for this video.
Why?
I don't know. Doesn't it look...
It looks hilarious.
You look like Henry Rollins.
That's great, because I am not.
Okay. 420.
That guy's brilliant. Even though he's a jack. Jackie. Anyways, okay, let's continue on.
Mule.
So.
Mule.
Huh?
Mule.
Or?
Henry Rollins.
Mule. Or?
He's a mule.
Yes.
Or a donkey.
Yes, I like that. I get you. Donkey I like better. Okay, so turns out that I have something called GBGO. You guys don't know what that is?
GBGO.
It's an American shaman product. It gives you energy, so it wakes you up. So you gotta be careful. You can't take it after 5 o'clock like I did today. But it's important to note that I had to deal with the kids all day because they're at home.
Wow, you can hear my jacket.
Doing the school stuff. And the funny part is they already moved the date that they're supposed to go back the first week in January, but now they're not going back to guess what date?
The day after the inauguration.
Close, the day of, apparently.
Huh.
As he's being sworn in, the kids are going to go back to school so that they can stand and swear Biden in. Swear Biden in.
I say it that way because I give that guy like a 50% chance of getting sworn in. Actually,
Yeah,
sworn
I'm
in.
wondering. Yeah, right.
Maybe
Wouldn't that be neat?
Maybe a 30% chance of getting sworn in.
And what do they do then? It's going to be insane. There's not going to be anything they can do. They're going to have a constitutional convention. Wouldn't that be great?
I'm talking about two different things.
Oh.
If there's a
If Biden dies before
well, if Biden dies,
inauguration.
yeah.
Right.
But
that's
then the other thing is if because they have contested electoral college votes.
Yeah.
Do you know what that? You know what?
Yeah.
Have you heard about that?
Well, and here's the other thing. How does the media know that they voted for Biden when all of those votes were sealed
yeah, they're sealed.
and sent, and they're not even going to be read until January the 6th?
Not only are they sealed,
I'm so angry about that.
Not only are they sealed, but there's an opposing sealed vote. So they've got, from some of the states, they have 2 envelopes.
Yes.
These electoral college votes and these electoral college votes.
Isn't that weird?
And you could pick which one you get.
Isn't that weird? It's very weird.
Or they can withhold.
Here's the other thing. Check
And
this
nobody
out.
gets it. If nobody gets it, and nobody gets 270.
I wish I could remember the name of it.
If nobody gets 270. If they withhold them and nobody gets 270.
Right. That's the plan. Yeah, that's the way I figure. Yeah, Texas is going to do it for sure. Georgia's looking like they're probably going
Pennsylvania. Those 3.
But Texas went Trump, so they may not.
No. It's the Georgia,
Yeah. Georgia,
Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, that's what
Nevada
it's not
could.
Texas.
Nevada could.
Nevada should. I mean, they
So those
literally
4
had advertisements to move there and vote for Biden. You kidding me?
That's against the law.
Isn't that weird?
It's against the law. Did you know that? It's actually, and they had people who are encouraging people to move to Georgia right now to vote for the senators that are on the runoff, but it's against the law. It's within 6 months. You can't vote. You can't vote, but because the new stuff they just passed, who's going to know? Who's going to know who voted when, where, who's been on the voter registration or not?
Was it Pennsylvania? I think it was Pennsylvania where they were like, well, we'd like to look at the votes and verify the signatures. And they're like, we separated the votes from the signatures after we checked them.
Can't help it.
And then we threw away the signatures because we don't need them anymore. And I was like, whoa.
We're getting way off the topic. It's 4:20. You got to be high to not be able to.
This shit
you got to be high to not be able to count right.
That's so funny. No, I don't think so, dude. That's
high.
You can't. None of that's fake. None of that. Okay, so real quick though.
What's this?
Did you know that in 2018, Donald Trump not only did like the whatchamacallit, RICO, the RICO statute, or whatever. Well, you remember that if you get caught with the drugs, they can seize all your assets. Well, now they've done that for trafficking, human trafficking, right?
Yeah.
Which is why that one group Q was talking about all the,
QAnon.
arrests and whatnot. Yeah, QAnon. Anyways, in 2018, apparently Donald Trump was anticipating this already because he passed an executive order that said if you're suspected of being involved in voter fraud, that your assets to be seized.
Ah.
And I was like, really? That's brilliant. Because then whoever's fighting him won't have any way to fight him anymore. See, a lot of people don't know this. When Trump was running for president, he was broke. He got down to like $17 million in the coffers.
If I could be $17 million broke, I wouldn't mind, bro.
Yeah, he was
just
spending
saying.
that a day, dude. Probably.
The hell is that? Was that my phone?
That's the idiot outside.
That's a car? I wonder if people on the listening side can hear that.
Oh, I imagine.
Wow, I thought it was a phone vibrating and everything. So what's up with you? So you got GBGO? Makes you hyper?
Yeah, it wakes you up. And apparently if I take too much of it, because I already have a lot of energy, like I can't drink coffee.
Huh.
So it just... I can't take but like half doses, or it gives me a headache.
Huh.
But it gives me tons of energy. So like I have a headache, I can't keep my eyes open, but I can't lay down or go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. So anyways, I have found out that one of the reasons that I get headaches is because I take the CBD with the CBGO.
Oh.
And that's a mistake. Apparently I'm supposed to smoke weed with it. Marijuana. I'm supposed to, smoke the legal icky, sticky, icky. But like,
So the CBGO enhances or modifies the cannabis smokage to make it more effective and do something different?
Well, I think with the CBGO, like I said, one, because, it's like taking too many freaking white crosses in high school, you know what I mean?
Isn't it
Give you a headache.
Isn't it, instead of doing the CBGO, if you have to smoke weed with it anyway, wouldn't you just smoke sativa?
Well, I already smoke anyway.
I mean, isn't there a strain that makes you hyper anyway?
But it's not sativa. I'm pretty sure it's indica.
Indica, whatever.
Yeah.
What do I care?
Indica's the one you can't get.
What do I care? I don't even smoke it.
Although my uncle brought some stuff back from California once. It was
Harris Casino.
it was marijuana that was like
It's my addiction.
It gave you a nice buzz and a nice body buzz, but it didn't make you stupid and didn't knock you out. And like people used it for road trips. Guess what they called it? Road trip.
The road trip. Speaking of people taking stuff, Melissa's taking that stuff you suggested last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to the
How'd it go?
Nature's Grocers and bought her a bottle. The whole bottle. Because you can't use the coupon unless you buy a full-size bottle. The $5 off.
Gotcha.
So I bought her a whole bottle.
She's had it all week. How's it working for her? I mean, it's not like the cream.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to my wife. No, she said it's cool so far. No complaints.
Found some cream, some CBD cream I'm going to try out, but it's a little weird. It's like JCPenney or something like that. I can't remember what it was at. I'll ask the wife.
Isn't it weird, all these places you can get the CBD stuff now? When you used to have to go to a specialized head shop just for it, Or you could get it. Remember, you could get CBD. It was fake weed and CBD stuff at the different liquor stores and gas stations.
Oh, you can still get that, yeah.
No, I mean that's the only place you could get it back in the day.
That's what I'm saying. You can still get it there, though.
And I think it's funny that certain gas stations you can go in and buy a glass pipe, or a bong. Mm-hmm. Oh, improvised smoking device. They call them smoking devices. They don't call them bongs.
Stupid. They used to say, "Oh, hey, you guys got bongs? Oh, I can't serve you." Why? Because I said the word bong?
Would you happen to have any roses in a large cylindrical vase with a watering hole on the side that has a screen that filters the water from debris?
Wow.
You like that?
You're hilarious.
I am. I just described a vase with a water filter on the side.
A vase.
So is that your thing?
Sure.
I need to know where you're at, bro. You can't just... I need to know what's up.
You keep getting me sidetracked. We talk about... We keep going way over here, way over here.
Well, fine.
That's okay.
Then are we going to go to our next break now?
Yeah.
Break time. Oh, wrong one. Break time.
Pizza break.
No, not pizza break. The other one. The other one. I'm going to do...
No pizza
How'd you like
shop.
to eliminate your expensive cable bill forever?
I'd love
Or
to.
get new satellite internet where
How can I
cable
do that?
can't go? Well, now you can have affordable satellite internet service
How's
for
that
a few dollars a
Don't forget your
day.
cheese.
All you need is a mini satellite installed, and you can have unlimited internet connections wirelessly in your home or office. And no
make that
cable
work.
boxes means unlimited connections and no clutter. You can
home
surf
makes
the
some
internet
pasta
or
with
stream
some
any
cheese
of your
on it.
favorite television services with no cable.
Make some
And the
hot
best
dogs
part
with
is,
some pasta.
satellite internet service costs only a few dollars a day for your entire home. Yes, fast internet to surf or
What?
stream television for a few bucks a day. Call now for free details and learn how to drop
not
your
good,
expensive cable bill.
800-430-8761. 800-430-8761. 800-430-8761. That's 800-430-8761.
Now, you guys don't get this, but partake of these things, like call up and find out information about it, because we don't get paid unless people partake of their services, or at least inquire.
Yeah.
Find
you
out
gotta
find out
inquire.
more about that. You got to call in and find out more about that, then that way you can
Tell them Jeff and Jay sent you. See what happens.
what?
Airlines have just reduced their prices even more.
Time to
Book
wake up.
30 days in advance and save big.
Big.
Want the absolute lowest prices on your airline tickets?
Yes.
Then call the Low Cost Airlines Travel Hotline right now for prices so low we can't publish them anywhere. The only way to access our low rates and save up to 70% is to call. Save hundreds on your vacation tickets by calling right now. You can fly anywhere in the world and pay discount prices on your airline tickets. Book a flight today to London, Paris, Madrid, or anywhere else you want to go and pay a lot less guaranteed. Call the International Travel Department right now at Low Cost Airlines.
800-515-2397. 800-515-2397. 800-515-2397. That's 800-515-2397.
So yeah, if you wanted to do some airline stuff or some satellite TV stuff, or at least figure it out, internet at home, whatever,
Did you hear
you should call that up. Yeah.
the airlines can be romantic now?
Oh yeah, they can. Airlines can be romantic.
Did you hear about this?
And so how? How can they be
Well,
romantic?
Joe Biden has let everyone know that his new airline, well, transportations are, is he's going to make the airline experience more romantic because he thinks that
Is he
that the airplane experience is romantic.
romantic?
You know why he thinks it's romantic?
Mile High Club?
Well, obviously he's got a fetish for that, but even more so,
What?
he met his husband,
Oh.
and now he met him in the airport, and they used to walk by this gate every time they were at O'Hare. They would walk by gate 5, I think it was, just for sentimental value, and I was like, yeah, I know what they was doing. Listen, even better, man, even better, okay? Every time they talk about this dude, they don't talk about his qualifications. They talk about those two things. That he met his husband in the airport,
Because that's more important.
and that he's gay.
That's more important than knowing how. And airline czar. That's made up.
Transportations are actually.
Whatever. Hey, I
I
gotta tell you
wrote
something.
airlines are.
That reminds me. There's this female who's a transgender female, formerly known as a guy.
Okay, so it's a guy.
It's
It's a guy that's had the
and
equipment locked
her-
off.
her logo is a unicorn. A unicorn surrounded by rainbows. A unicorn, right?
Okay, I'm confused.
And I
Isn't that a
commented.
phallic symbol?
I
Because those
com-
things
wait,
aren't
wait.
real.
I commented, this unicorn is just like your gender, a myth. Made up.
And if you're listening to this show, let me just tell you that both of my kids,
Are gay.
they are not. But one can hope.
4 of mine are.
I'm not. I don't hope that they're gay. I'm kidding. Because I believe that human beings should procreate.
I've got one gay.
If everybody really was gay, then we wouldn't procreate.
Out of my children's, I got 1 gay, 2 bis, and 1 completely straight.
What does that tell you about you, Jeff?
That one
You
kid
beat the odds.
that one
three fourths.
That one that's completely straight must not be mine.
Must not. That's fine. That's the rapper, right?
Yeah, he's the rapper.
Yeah, Chris.
He's totally mine.
Chris
We
Cross.
spent the day hanging out. It was
How's
pretty
he
cool.
doing? He's a pretty smart kid.
He's pretty
though.
cool. Yeah. All his friends have him be the financial advisor. He's their financial
Yeah,
because he's a libertarian, so he knows how to manage money well.
That's funny.
He was a Republican until recently. He became a libertarian because if you get known as a Republican, then people attack you or whatever. Okay, so
That's ridiculous. Really, libertarians are what Republicans were supposed to be.
boom,
So.
Ghetto Chef. On today's Ghetto Chef, I don't have a prop. I don't have something to show you, but I got something from when we were really, 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 really poor when I was a little kid. We got a one of those what do they call it? The box of food, commodities box. We got a commodities box from a convent one time, and in the commodities box, they had a bunch of stuff, like packets of stuff to make just add water sugar cookies.
Oh,
So it had everything in it, all in they didn't have Ziplocs back then.
Right.
So it was in like a bag.
Yeah.
with a
you
tie
open
around it.
Yeah, you couldn't zip it back up.
And as soon as you open it, you had to use it anyway. But it had almost like handwritten instructions, like photocopied instructions on how to make these sugar cookies with just water. Just add water sugar cookies, right? But because it was from a convent, this box was from a convent, they had a whole bunch of candy canes in them. But the candy canes had on them the history of the candy cane. It's shaped like a J for Jesus, and the red and white stripes are for the stripes that Jesus had endured.
Not because it could hang on a tree,
And the
but
red is
because
for the
of
blood
Jesus.
the red is for the blood of Christ, and the white is for the purity of the Holy Spirit, or whatever. And
Is that really what they say?
yeah.
Oh boy.
Anyway, so they have the history of the candy cane, and it's supposed to
It's
be
all
like
about Jesus.
well, it's from a convent, so it was like a religious message. They give people the food with
The people who pray to Mary.
well, they give people to the
Okay,
they
I'm just
they
making
give
sure.
people the food, and they give them these things to proselytize them, to witness to them. Anyway, so what my mom did was she took all those, because she was a Wiccan. I don't know if that's what caused her to do this, but she smashed all the candy canes. She put them in her pestle and mortar,
Nuh-uh.
and she ground them up
Nuh-uh.
really fine and mixed them in with the cookie dough for the sugar cookies and made peppermint sugar cookies.
Oh boy.
So that's what we had that year for
So your
sugar
ex-wife
cookies.
was the Antichrist? That's crazy.
Not my ex-wife, my mom.
Oh, your mom.
My mom was Wiccan.
She was Wiccan,
My mom was a Wiccan.
and she
She was a white witch.
she
practicing white
ground
witch.
up
She took her pestle and
Jesus
mortar.
and put him in some cookies.
She took the pestle and mortar and she ground
There's
it.
no way your
Now,
mom did
see,
that. Your mom's a
now,
saint,
here's the thing.
dude. There's no way.
Here's the thing. I don't know if she ground them up because they represented Jesus, or if she ground them up because she wanted to make peppermint type candy powder. Because when you grind them up into the really fine powder,
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's
it
pretty cool actually. Yeah.
So she ground them up in a pestle and mortar and added those to the sugar cookie mix and made sugar cookies with those. But she didn't put a whole bunch of it in. She just put some in there, and then when they were like partially done,
Yeah.
they're still liquidy almost.
She put some on top.
She sprinkled them on top. She sprinkled on top, but it was not like chunks of candy.
All right, I got
It was
powder.
sprinkled on there.
I got
so,
you like when you take corn and grind it up.
yeah,
Fine.
like that.
I got you, man.
Yeah.
I'm here.
So the Ghetto Chef recipe this time around is, if you get you some Just Add Water sugar cookie mix, or any kind of sugar cookie mix, and you want to liven it up a little bit with a little bit of different flavoring, you smish up some candy canes, and then you just add some of the candy cane to the dough, or just after it's cooked a little bit, sprinkle it on top before it's completely done,
like
before
that.
it's solidified.
I don't eat candy canes, but I like those.
And then you'd be done. Well, you know what? They have different flavor candy canes now.
That's true. I remember the green ones, the green and red and blue and all that. Those are really good.
And they got fruit flavor ones now.
That's what I'm talking about,
Different
the fruit flavor ones.
And they got not only peppermint, but they have spearmint. And they have chocolate, and they have chocolate cherry, and
cool.
they have the Dr. Pepper flavored one.
I would try the spearmint. I can't do
They have
peppermint.
the cherry Coke flavored one.
But
different flavor.
Did I ever tell you about the?
But it's similar to the. My wife makes Andy's Mints cookies. She'll take cookies and add Andy's Mints into them.
Andy's Mints fudge.
Andy's Mints cookies and Andy's Mints fudge.
I can't eat it.
Man, it's cold in here, but every time I move, you know what's really weird about that is? You don't hear the humming and different weird noises anymore because I fixed the microphones.
Good.
I fixed the microphones.
Great.
They're still hot, so you can hear this stuff.
Yeah.
But they're not so hot that that it disturbs
That's
you
beautiful.
from being able to hear the other stuff that's going on. So
Yeah. I was going to tell you, I had one of them packets that I found in the mother-in-law's cabinet. And she's like a weird kind of pack rat, to the point where I pulled that packet of sugar cookies out, and it was 10 years past expired.
How'd it taste?
Oh my gosh, you knew I would make it, right? Of course. Now listen, some of it was clumped up, so I had to, break up the little clumps and whatnot first. And then I threw some white chips in it. I had like 15 or 20 white chips. So I made a dozen of them and put like one chip or two chips in each cookie. It was hilarious, dude.
My old lady wants to know if we're
good.
live.
Are we live? I'm live. So, LOL.
Yes, we're live. Why is she not commenting on here? She's commenting on my Facebook thing.
I don't know.
But
I don't know what's happening.
I don't see none of that Facebook stuff because
I don't know what's happening.
My wife want to know if we're live. So hey, guess what time it is? Prison Rouge.
Prison Rouge.
You notice how I sound like I've got Down syndrome when I say it.
I think you give yourself too much credit. The most annoying sound in the world is back.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So we had to make a new rule at the house.
Okay, what's the new rule?
The new rule is no loud noise.
No loud noise.
No loud noise, because it always leads to riots.
Oh. No loud noise.
Once they start screaming and hollering, you can't understand the... Oh, she's driving. And screaming and hollering, you can't understand a word they say. You got to shut that down quick. So anyways, that's the new rule.
No riots.
No screaming.
No screaming, because it leads to riots.
Yes, because it leads to riots. And that's why I had to put down a rule. No fighting without gloves or headgear. And you know what? They still do about 5, 6, 10 times a week, depending on the dang week.
Huh.
It's ridiculous. My daughter today, she did a little spinning back fist accidentally and hit her sister right in the chest, and it sounded like a WWE slap.
Spinning back fist.
Yes, and
don't demonstrate.
I don't even want to tell you, dude. I don't even know how the heck she knows that. But then Charlie was getting ready to go down the hallway, and then she stopped and came to turn back the other way. At just that time, my daughter conveniently managed to do it again and hit her in the ear.
Huh.
And she's like, I said I'm sorry. You said you were sorry the first time. You can't even say that the second time. It's crazy. So I make rules. It's probably just like one of them maximum security prisons. You make all the rules you want to, but they still find a way to get a shiv, right?
Yeah.
They still find a way to get drugs. Hell, they still find a way to get women. You know? It's ridiculous.
I don't give a shiv.
I don't give a shiv. So anyways, the most annoying sound in the world is back. And I'm trying to shut that down. I figure I'll have to do the same way I do it with the dog, right? Starve them.
Yeah.
And then, you know, get the treats out. Like, no bark. Speak.
No yelling.
Put it on top. Put a little treat on the top of the nose right there. Nope. Stay.
You can't do that with my dog. You can't do that with my dog.
Well, one of them.
You get close with any kind of food.
Probably not gonna be able to do that with Kaylee either. Now that I think about it.
The dog will tear it up.
All right, that's it.
That's it for your thing.
Merry Christmas. I'm gonna end them how I want to. I don't need a transition. It's your turn.
All right then. So we're gonna do. Hey, this next segment is brought to you by Pizza Shop.
Right.
Pizza Shop.
You're in Kearney or
there are 3 convenient locations up here near where we're
at
at.
the Orshlands.
Kearney and the Orshlands parking lot. You know Orshlands?
Orshland.
You ever been to Orshlands?
Orshland.
You can buy the baby chicks there.
Orshland.
You could buy like goats.
What?
You could buy during the springtime. You could buy
Oh my gosh.
baby chickens and ducks or turkeys and larger ones and rabbits.
If you're hiring at the pizza
goats,
shop, comment.
And they had miniature horses there
come
too.
up there and get a job.
They have miniature horses there too.
Nuh-uh.
Springtime. Go down there during springtime. They have.
I'm going to. I'm gonna get hired.
Anyway, 3 convenient locations. One in Kearney in the Orshlands parking lot.
Orshlands.
Yeah.
Orshlands. Okay.
Oh, I spelled it wrong.
Okay, that's good.
I think I spelled it wrong. I did. I spelled it wrong.
Nuh-uh. Okay, that looks like Orshland.
There, I spelled it right now. Orshlands parking lot. In St. Joe in the Baskin-Robbins parking lot.
Awesome.
Or in Savannah on the historic downtown square. Now we got... So, I went to the thrift store. So,
And, got Jay a present. Oh.
No, this is not for you, definitely. 100% not. So, my wife collects cars, and she collects Hot Wheels. And she collects other vehicles, other cars and things.
Oh, wow.
So,
That's
I found
cool.
a stack of this size car.
Wow.
A stack of them.
Where'd you find that at?
These were at the thrift store.
Nuh-uh.
They had them listed for $5 each.
Nuh-uh.
But they had a stack of them. So I went through the whole stack and I got all of the ones that were Mopar. So like Dodge, Chrysler, and Plymouth. I got all the Dodge, Chrysler, and Plymouth ones and this one because I thought it looked cool. So I had a stack of them that was like maybe 6, 7 of them. And I told the guy, I said, hey, I tell you what. I'll buy all these $4 each, not $5 each. You cool with that? He's like, yeah, we can do that. So I got this for $4. This car itself is a Hot Wheels car. On the
Beatnik Bandit.
On the back, it has all the other cars that came with this collection. Right there. So this is the Beatnik Bandit, but the steering wheel turns.
Mm-hmm.
The wheels turn when you turn the steering wheel. The doors open and close, even on this one. The doors don't open and close on this one.
I was gonna say, it didn't have doors,
but
does it?
that top opens and closes.
How do you know?
Well, because I've seen these
opened
before.
it?
No, I'm not going to open
okay.
it. Nope. Not going to open it.
That's very cool, though, Jeff. Just so
Yeah.
you know.
So that's the Beatnik Bandit.
Wow.
So these
Alright,
these are like
Beatnik
30 something dollars, but
back of it.
yeah, be careful. Be careful that thing. That thing there, don't mess it up,
wow.
man. Be
32
careful.
Ford.
Yeah.
65 Chevy lowrider.
Let me see.
57 Chevy, of course. 69 Corvette. Wow. 911 Porsche, 1999.
Yeah. So they had
Wow.
from this collection, I got the. I don't know which one I got, but they had the other
Panel
ones that were
Cruiser.
like the Super B, 71 Super B, the 69.
Yeah.
They had a Super B, they had a Roadrunner, and they had something else. And I got them all. Got all of them.
Way to go.
All
I
of
like
them.
it. Beautiful.
That one was that was the
Went to the thrift
so
store.
I went to the thrift store and found some awesome stuff. Look at me moving along really quick, bro.
I know.
Comedy horror.
That's me, still, as usual. Oh boy, I don't even know what to say.
Hey, we're not doing.
Yes, I do.
We're not doing comedy judo this time around. I don't think.
Okay. Because she's driving.
Well, because it's a holiday, so we're gonna do some other stuff.
What else are we gonna do? What did you do? You made changes. You didn't say nothing.
I made
Trying
changes.
to surprise me.
I'm the executive producer.
Don't put Santa's name on it. You'll just piss me off.
I could
Jeff.
executive produce all day long, unless my old lady wants to send us a picture.
I don't know. I was messing with you. We can do whatever. But yes, I'm a comedy whore. That's me.
Comedy horror.
Yeah. Doing a show on December 27th at the Legends in Raytown.
That's
Legends of Comedy.
Sunday.
Yeah, it's a Sunday.
That's a Sunday.
Yeah, it's
In
the
Raytown.
Sunday. The Sunday after Christmas, obviously.
I try not to go to Raytown.
Well, you know, you probably won't fit in on this crowd anyways, Joe.
Actually, you know what's funny is I do fit in on
The
that crowd.
urban crowd.
Yeah. I just revert back to my old stuff that I used to do.
Yeah,
99% black.
yeah, that's fun. I forgot about
Do some child support jokes.
That's great.
Do some jokes about dating fat white women. Oh, okay. She's in on it.
If you want it, let me know. Good job, Mrs. Onyx. Found out the lady across the street has the same first name as your wife.
Really?
Yeah.
You found out that the lady across the street from you has the same first name as my wife?
You know how I found out? My
What?
kids tried to steal her dog.
Is her name Beautiful also?
That's
See,
might be her nickname. That's why I call
My wife's
oldest
full
daughter.
name is Beautiful Lady. Beautiful lady.
Like I said, I didn't ask her middle
Hey,
name.
beautiful lady. Oh, you didn't ask her name?
No,
you
I didn't ask her middle name.
You were just looking?
No, I was trying to be nice. That's why I told her my name and said hi and all that, because my kids tried to steal her
Did you
dog.
know Melissa is a flower?
Yes.
I've got some
I told you
herbicide
that.
in the house.
I told you that.
I've got some herbicide in the house.
What is that?
Herbicide?
What's herbicide?
It kills
Kill the
plants.
That's messed up, dude. Wow. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. What? You're still doing your thing.
Am I?
Yeah, you're comedy
how
horror.
how far have I gotten with my thing?
I
Jeff?
don't know.
Why don't you tell me how far I've gotten with my
I was
thing,
not paying
Jeff?
attention. You said this chick was named Melissa. And I started asking you questions about Melissa.
That's what happened.
Ugh.
That's funny. All right, so we're doing comedy.
Comedy horror.
Judo after
No,
this?
after this, yeah. If
No,
she
we're
posts
doing a break. Then we're doing the pet thing. Then we're doing comedy judo. Then we're doing take out the trash.
Oh yeah.
Then
yeah,
we're closing this.
Yeah. Hey, after this we're doing a
thing.
break, then we're doing the pet thing, and then we're doing comedy judo. So,
Boom.
darling, if you're
Breakdown.
listening to this, throw it up.
See how I broke it down?
He's not getting a chance to look at the stuff until it's time anyway. So you can
Oh,
post
who
it
knows?
anytime you want.
Whatever. I don't know what you're talking about.
You still doing comedy horror?
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
what's up?
know. I'm just being a comedy
Her
whore.
name's Melissa. Oh, you're on a show on the 20.
Yeah, the Legends of Comedy. I already
7th.
said that. That's the only show I
27th.
got right now. Because I'm a comedy whore.
That's a Christmas gift for all the ladies. You have to open it 2 days late.
Well, you know, that's hood time right there, bro.
Is it okay, let me ask you a
This is
question.
how that goes. You can't go see the side chick on Christmas. You cannot do that.
Is it the same location as the other places that we've performed at in Raytown?
Black woman. What?
Is it the same location as the other places we performed at under a different name? The location was named something else.
Yeah,
and
it
it's
was.
exactly
We did
Cherry
perform
Bomb.
there. Cherry Bomb. That's what it was, yeah.
Cherry Bomb.
It was my first paying gig now that I think about it.
So we performed at the same location when it was called Cherry Bomb, and then they closed it, and then they opened another place down the street, and we performed
Bomb,
there, and then they moved something else there where that thing is, and then now they've got the Legends. Now, is it really the Legends Comedy Club, or is it like a bar, and they do the Legends Comedy Club in the bar? Because lately a lot of comedy clubs are doing that.
I mean,
in a bar.
There's not a whole lot you can do about it right now.
No, I'm wondering if that's the way it is. Is that the way it is?
It's a bar, but
it's
got
not
a
called
big stage in there, you know.
Yeah, I've performed there before.
It's okay. I mean, it's not huge, but it's okay.
See, I even had a conversation that had to do with that show.
Good work, Jeff.
Yeah.
Good work. You're well prepared for this week.
Yeah.
So don't forget, Granny B's Mini Men Show. I'm going to be playing a character, so you may not even recognize me. Yes, McCann?
All I did was type yes.
Yes, McCann, yes.
I don't know who that is.
Yes! Yes!
I don't know who the hell that is.
Who is... Oh, that's a person. Yes, McCann. That's like somebody...
I didn't want to say yes, McCann.
And you did it anyway. You're
Oh.
tagging him.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Dear Francis. Dear Francis.
What the hell?
I don't know.
Why doesn't it let me just type what I want to type? Fine.
What is going on?
Oh,
I'm so glad you're the...
there. Isn't that irritating as hell?
What, me yawning in
No,
the middle
you
of the
type.
show like an
You're
idiot?
trying to type something there. Don't look at that. Don't look at that.
Oh, gotcha. I'm not supposed to look at that picture yet.
Okay, here we go.
We about to go on break?
Wait. Are we? Comedy horror. Yeah.
All right, comedy horror's over.
Break
I
time.
like how I'm into my shows today. Just clip it.
Break time.
Clip it, homie.
How'd you like to eliminate your expensive cable
See, I
bill
like how they can
forever,
hear us
or get new satellite
through the
internet where
commercials.
cable can't go?
You need to go to the
now
restroom?
you can have affordable satellite internet service for a few dollars a day. All you need is a mini satellite installed, and you can have unlimited internet connections wirelessly in your home or office. And no cable boxes means unlimited connections and no clutter. You can surf the internet or stream any of your favorite television services with no cable.
There's
And
water
the
in
best
the
part
fridge.
is, satellite internet service costs only a few
Bottles.
dollars a day for your entire
cold.
home. Yes, fast internet to surf or stream television for a few bucks a day. Call now for free details and learn how to drop your expensive cable bill.
800-430-8761. 800-430-8761. 800-430-8761. That's 800-430-8761.
Okay, we are running a car drive
You can have
right
that.
now to help veterans all across America. So if you have an
You can have
old
whatever you
car,
find.
truck, or van, even a
There's some-
motorcycle or an
there's some
RV
cheese sticks
sitting
in there,
around,
too.
you can right now give it away and help the vets. They really need your help. And your car will help support the vets and their families. And guess what? You even get a tax donation. Plus, we'll even come and pick up your car for free. And all you've got to do is pick up your phone right now and make a free call. Now is the
Free
perfect
call.
time to do something good for the vets.
Boom.
Give back to the vets
50
right
cent
now
piece.
for all they've done for this country. And your old car can really help them. So call the Veterans Car
I got some
Donation
silver ones of
Program
those.
right now for free pickup of your vehicle. Help the vets and help your taxes at the same time. Call right now.
800-218-9520. 800-218-9520.
800-218-9520.
That's 800-218-9520.
I sold them, though.
This week's pathetic pet of the week. Pathetic pet of the week It's right? Pathetic Pet of the Week, right?
Sure.
Boom. This week's Pathetic Pet of the Week
Oh, yeah. It's a cat. It's
is a
definitely
cat.
pathetic.
And this is Bandit, and Bandit is half
That's
Bandit
weird.
is half price. What?
Isn't that the name of the car, too?
Bandit. No. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Oh, no.
Beatnik Bandit. Oh, we got a theme.
Bandit.
So this is Bandit. You can take a look at Bandit.
Very cute.
Bandit.
Bandit.
I've got that
very
blanket just like that.
Nuh-uh.
Looks like that Bandit is sitting inside of a air duct or something, doesn't it?
He's in his cage like he's supposed to be.
The Bandit does not look happy. Please don't touch me.
Does not look happy.
Don't
It's
you
a cute cat, though.
don't you dare touch me. No.
He's damaged. Poor Bandit.
Bandit. That's a nice picture of Bandit. Was that the one from the beginning? That's a different picture.
Yes.
That's the picture from the beginning. So that's Bandit. Bandit is half price. Bandit's a domestic
Half
long-haired
price.
cat
That's fucked up.
in, in Liberty,
That's
Missouri.
messed up.
Bandit is a young male, medium size, black and white in color.
Wow.
Bandit is quiet, friendly, and shy. Coat length is long. House trained,
Yeah.
yes. Vaccinations
Shed?
are up to date.
Yes.
Spayed and neutered.
Oh, thank God.
Good in home with other cats.
What? He don't look like he's good in. at
Adoption
home with
fee
anyone.
is $25. So I guess originally the adoption fee was $50, but they're tired of Bandit hanging out so much. Bandit is half price.
Is that you or me?
I don't know. I don't see anything new on mine.
Oh.
Bandit is half
me.
price. This handsome boy is Bandit, and he's looking for a new forever home. He's not very photogenic. He doesn't like having his picture taken, but he's a sweet boy. He and his mom, Princess, were surrendered to this animal shelter when they lost their home, or when they lost their owner. So they lost their owner. Does that mean that the owner died? Does that mean the owner died, you think?
What?
They lost their owner. Does that mean that old person just wandered off and they can't find
That's what I
him?
was gonna say. Maybe they had Alzheimer's.
Huh. Multiple family members have tried to make it work, but other animals in the home weren't accepting of Bandit or Princess, so they were brought to us. So we could find them the best fit home where they can spend their days snuggled up sleeping on a couch. Now wait a minute. Does that mean you have to take Bandit and Princess?
I think so.
They didn't say that. Is that why they're saying half price?
If you give me, you got to bring the other pussy too.
Bandit just turned 3 years old. He is neutered and does not have a current
Did I
rabies.
say that?
Wait,
I didn't
what?
say that right.
He does have current rabies vaccine. Has tested negative for FIV and feline leukemia.
Has he been tested for COVID?
Oh man, I don't know. He's not wearing a mask. I can tell you that much.
He's a bandit. He should be.
Bandit is known. Bandit is known to be more shy and takes a bit longer
Now
to warm.
bandits don't wear masks.
Yeah, Bandit's a bit shy because bandits try to be sneaky and stealthy. Takes him a little bit longer to warm up to new people, you know, because you know what he takes him a while to get warmed up to new people. You know why? He's casing the joint. He's trying to figure out a way how he's going to
Trying to see how
pickpocket
he's gonna
you.
get to my weed.
Yeah, he's going to
Casing
steal
my
something
joints.
from you.
Bandit's gonna steal my joints, man.
We're told he loves brushes, and whoever brushes him becomes his friend because he has long hair.
Really?
Because Bandit came from a quiet and calm house, he would be best suited for a quiet and calm house to prevent potential anxiety or stress. Bandit did previously live with a small dog, but has never been around children. Older children would be better fit for Bandit.
Should just throw him in with the kids.
Bandit will have an adoption fee of $25 for our Home for the Holidays adoption event through January 1st,
Holidays,
2021. With an approved adoption application, this fee will cover the cost of his neuter, feline distemper, and rabies vaccine, along with a simple dewormer and his FIV and feline leukemia combo test. There'll be no additional fees associated with Bandit's adoptions.
What?
If you'd like to be considered for Bandit's adoption, And to schedule a meet and greet with him, please complete the adoption paperwork. What?
I want to be signed up.
Follow
for
this
Bandit.
link. That's a weird link. LibertyMissouri.gov. To document center view. Man, that's a lot to, dude. If you want to see this stuff, you just look for Bandit in one of the cat things over here. And don't be. I can't read all that. Shelter staff will contact you and schedule a meeting. If you have any additional questions, you can call 816-439-4791.
There you go. Give them the phone number.
Yeah.
Phones still work, people. Call.
At the Liberty Animal Shelter, apparently Liberty Animal Shelter is ran by the city.
No.
Located in Liberty.
Well, I guess they have one of those in Kansas City, too.
Email aco@libertymo.gov. Let's see, their hours of operation, 11 to 5 every day, except for Friday and Saturday, are appointment
That'd be a
only.
good job for me.
By appointment only. So
Job there. How do I get a job
that
there?
that is Bandit. Bandit is our pathetic pet of the week. So, you know, my wife was telling me one of those places, the one in the Ghetto,
The Ghetto.
off of Swope. Not Swope. Yeah, Swope. You know, over there,
Waves, right?
Wayside Waves, something like that. They have a animal tree where you get an ornament, you give them a
take all the
donation.
dead animals and you stack them like a tree.
Well, you get a list of stuff that like a picture of the animal and a list of stuff that animal wants. So Melissa gets this picture of an animal today, and she's like, "Wait till you see this picture. I want to adopt this animal." No, you don't want to adopt the animal. You've got too many animals.
Okay, and so you saw the picture. What did it look like?
No, I didn't see nothing yet.
Oh, you refused to look at it?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna look at it.
That's
Well, I mean, no, I haven't seen her yet. We spent all day
Gotcha.
apart.
Gotcha.
There it is.
All right, you gonna comedy judo me or what?
Boom.
Bro.
Protective Animal Welfare Society. Pause. Can you hear Mom say grumpy cat? Pause. Protective Animal Welfare Society had a Christmas tree thing for animals. Okay, you ready? Comedy judo. Okay, let me get my stuff together before you start, because you always start way ahead of me,
That's because I do a bunch.
and I gotta get my glasses on. Okay. Those of you who are
sorry
not
about
familiar
that,
with it,
everybody.
Comedy Judo, my wife posts a picture for us to look at. We look at the picture, and then we have 60 seconds. It used to be called 60-second writing session. We should switch it back to that.
I can't really
We have
see
60 seconds.
it. Bring it up where I can see it.
I will. Ready?
Thank you, man. That's not it. That's last week's.
Here we go. I deliberately did that.
You did. That's
Oh.
mean.
Oh, wait, over here.
Snap.
Over here on this side. I gotta pull it up over here. Wait. Oh, that's the dog she wants me to get.
Oh, Janelle, huh?
Janelle, yeah. Nope. Boom.
There we go. Thank you.
Well, it cuts off their screen a little bit. Hold on. Cuts off their screen a little bit. The people watching can't see it very well. If you want to see this picture and it's all of its glory and beauty, go to chat.kccomedy.com and you could look at this thing in all of its fine glory and beauty. You're already starting to write. No fair. No fair. So this is the picture we're looking at right here. Here we go. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Yeah. Pen drop.
Good job.
Pen drop. Okay. So what you got? Hit me one time.
Well, I did the caption first. 'Cause
Caption it.
obviously, today Santa got his marijuana card. So that was my caption.
I like how people can see us looking at the picture.
And then for the joke, I put, I once worked as a Santa in a department store, for one day.
Yeah.
This is a photo of what got me fired. They came in, they saw me. I was early to work. They knew something was up. I was playing with the trains and everything. All right, your turn.
Santa was seen earlier today in Portland, Oregon, where he's decided to take residence there in Portland, Oregon, and looks like Christmas is gonna be a little late this year. He's gonna take his time.
Hey, fellas.
Hey, I got a question though.
Just put a nug in my stocking, Santa. I'll be good.
Let's break it down. Okay. All right.
He's blowing smoke rings from the bong.
Well, what does 710 mean?
I don't know, but if you turn it over, it says oil.
Yeah, but that's the thing that moves the train.
I know, I'm just saying, if you flip that upside down, it says oil. I don't know.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. And he's got
Stoner Days, that's what it's called. So he's got a psychedelic looking bong.
Yeah.
That thing's awesome looking, dude. It's got a couple chambers. And he's blowing smoke rings, and there's one of them little toy.
There's an X right here.
What is that? A picture of? Look at the smoke. What is that in the smoke?
This. It's an X.
No,
It's a dog. That looks like
is
a
that
dog.
A dog or look like a dang toy Indian or something?
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like a dog.
Yeah, maybe.
Looks like some.
Anyway, okay. It's meant to look like something though, right? And there's one of them little toy helicopters shining a spotlight on him or something. What was happening there? Oh gosh, look at the size of the nug in that bowl, dude. You ain't gonna be able to smoke
What's this? He's just got some graffiti on his train.
I guess. I don't know. I can't tell it.
Santa's Kush.
Santa's Kush.
Kush, yeah.
And he's got the raw king size papers right there next to his right knee.
Right knee. These. Oh yeah. What were these? This was. What was that supposed to be?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Because it looks like a lily pad.
I know, right? I'm not sure.
Doesn't look right. Here's what's weird. Did you notice that the shadow doesn't match the train? The shadow doesn't match the train, bro.
Yeah.
I like being able to break these down, break them
What's
down.
with the bus, dude?
The bus, yeah. No, that's not a bus.
Oh,
See,
that's a
it's
train car. Isn't
train
it?
car, yeah. Train car.
Look kind of like a bus, though. But yeah.
Anyway, so he looks really, really happy to be blowing some smoke rings.
He's blowing his smoke
Man,
rings,
whoever did that, whoever made that was like really, really
intricate.
skilled.
Yeah, it's pretty intricate, right?
Yeah.
It's like you almost feel like they had to have a lot of that in mind as they did it.
Yeah.
You got to start with what's up front.
So, taking out the trash.
Yes.
Taking out the trash.
Do I get to go first?
Don't you think that's cool? How I'm doing the screen now?
Yeah.
That
that's great.
it doesn't affect this at all.
Yes, beautiful.
Yeah. Taking out the trash. I got to take out the trash too.
Do you want to go first?
No, it's a good thing we got like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
So
we got time. So the cyber defense for the czar, anyways. Excuse me. The czar for the cyber defense for the country said that this was one of the safest elections ever.
yeah.
And the Kansas City Star reported costly U.S. cyber defenses failed to detect Russia hack. So wait a second. Did the Russian government hack into the United States elections? Well, this says that they did. And it said that they did it in 2016.
Also,
Yes. So then, I think there's another one in here too, like it's like 1990s.
so you're saying there's a newspaper that said there's a Russian hackers, not crazy Russian hackers that are cool, that show you gadgets and things, and that safety is the -- priority. But you're talking actual Russian hackers are hacking into stuff, and they influence.
It's now clear that the broad Russian espionage attack on the U.S. government and private companies underway since spring. So, I guess Trump wasn't so crazy. Underway since spring and detected by the private sector only a few weeks ago, ranks among the greatest intelligence failures of modern times. But it was the cleanest election in American history. And you wonder why Trump fired the dude. Because how the hell can you say that with a straight face?
Did I ever tell you about the
Makes me crazy, dude. And then check it out. They named their little thingy Einstein, right? It said Einstein missed it because the Russian hackers brilliantly designed their attack to avoid setting it off. The National Security Agency and the Department of Homeland Security, which understandably focused on protecting the 2020 election, were looking elsewhere.
What is this?
They were looking elsewhere.
Like this. Over here, don't look over here, though. Over here, don't look over here. Over here. Like that. Hey,
It just makes me crazy.
Did I ever tell you
dude,
about
that
the
I
guy-
gotta sit here and listen to a bunch of people talk all this mess like it's real. Like, okay, I understand that some people cheat when they vote. They had this lady on here, right? I saw from like 9 years ago or whatever. She voted for Barack Obama 5 times. And she fessed up to doing it twice. You know they put her in prison? I have a question. That's not systemic voter fraud either.
but she still went to jail.
She went to jail. Now let me ask you another question. If a person comes up and swears on the Bible that this person committed voter fraud, and you put this person in jail, what about the hundreds of affidavits that are currently circulating
Yeah.
that are just being thrown out?
Yeah.
One judge, I listened to it, and one judge said, no, we're not gonna look at the affidavits. They weren't submitted in a timely fashion. I'm sorry. You want to say that again?
Did I
They
ever tell you
weren't
that?
submitted in a timely fashion. Here's the funny part: when the defense attorney came
He's
back,
trying to get this video taken down, aren't you?
I'm telling you, when he came back, he was like,
Did I ever tell you about that guy from Veterans Day, the chicken guy?
chicken guy.
I'll tell the audience.
All right.
So Veterans Day, a lot of grocery stores around here, they do a free chicken on Veterans Day. And they have a sign that says free chicken
You have
for
to kill it and pluck it.
veterans, free chicken. Veterans get your free chicken, right? So the guy in front of me, because I was standing in the line behind this guy, the guy in front of me, he goes up to the counter and he goes, I'd like my free chicken. And the lady goes, are you a U.S. military veteran? No, I am a Russian military veteran. The lady goes, well, it's for U.S. military veterans. The guy goes, sign says free chicken for veteran. I am a Russian veteran. It does not say U.S. It does not say U.S. The lady goes, no, it's for U.S. military veterans only. He goes, I'm a veteran. It says veteran. It does not say U.S. I want my free chicken. I want my free chicken now.
I would have gave him the chicken.
So I bought him the chicken.
Yeah, I would have gave him the chicken.
He comes outside and he sees my my stuff because we were doing the donation thing, and we start talking to each other, right? So I'm just curious. I'm like, so hey, I was a chaplain in the army. What'd you do in the in the Russian military? Well, I influenced the U.S. election. See how prudent that was?
That's funny.
That matched what we got going on.
I don't know, dude. All I can say is that there's evidence of systemic fraud, and nobody cares.
No, even if it wasn't systemic, let's say there's one.
But it is.
Hold on.
There's evidence of that.
Okay, so
we've got video.
So
of
you
it.
got
There's
one.
4 people involved.
Wait, you got one.
That's a conspiracy, by the way.
I know. Just listen.
Sorry.
You got one person. Let's say one person jaywalk. No, one person steals a car on 3rd Street. Another person steals a car across town, and another person steals a car, like on Pine Avenue.
Oh.
So you've got different people, and let's say these cars are being stolen, and the police, they go, yeah, we don't have a car theft problem. Well, yeah, you got a car theft problem. There are a bunch of people stealing cars. No, we don't have a car theft problem.
It's not systemic.
Well,
It's not.
You've got. Well, give us an example of a car theft problem. Well, you had the lady down the street on 3rd Street stole a car, and then you had somebody. Well, no. Those are not related. They have nothing to do with each other. Okay,
but they still happened.
But they still happened. It still
Right.
happened. Even
Come on,
if
man.
If you had 100 cars stolen in a week, and they were all on different streets, it doesn't change the fact that 100 cars were stolen that week. That's the way I look at it. Who cares if they're not connected?
Right.
It
and
still happened.
It's so weird too, because they were like, well, it wasn't enough to overturn the election. Well,
How do you know?
If you don't allow the affidavits and you don't go back and look at the computer systems, then how would you know?
You don't even, if you don't investigate, how do
never,
you know?
You would never know. And the funny thing is they destroyed evidence, and they're supposed to keep that stuff for a year.
None of those
And
cars.
no one's going to jail.
None of those cars. None of that 100 cars were stolen. You know how we know? We didn't find any. We didn't find any one of them cars.
We didn't find that one car.
And
that
it doesn't
could have been
matter.
stolen.
It doesn't matter if the person who owned the car signed an affidavit saying that their car was stolen.
Right.
We're not even gonna look at that
Like
affidavit.
the people that signed affidavits saying that they showed up to vote in person and were told that they had already voted by mail.
Well, I'm gonna do one that's not related to the thing there. Okay, so I go to Taco Bell. Are you familiar with Taco Bell?
I had tacos tonight that smoked
Taco Bell.
Bells.
So periodically we go to Taco Bell, and my wife, she had surgery that causes her to need protein without carbs. So they have this thing called a Power Bowl, which has more protein in it and less carbs than a normal meal there, right? So we ordered these Power Bowls quite often. So I go in and I order a Power Bowl at this one Taco Bell location, and they give me the bag. I look in the bag and there's this cardboard container. Okay, cardboard container, and it wasn't like a cardboard container that was like really not. It was like cardstock that was not laminated. It was not coated with anything. It was just straight up cardstock, like cardboard, like thin cardstock cardboard. But they put all this mushy stuff in it. So I go up to the counter and I'm like, hey, what's this? Oh, it's your Power Bowl. What do you got? You guys run out of plastic or something? No, we discontinued the plastic and now we're putting it in the cardboard. And my response, this is exactly what I said. Well, that's retarded. This is gonna eat through the cardboard before I even get to my destination. You don't need to know where I'm going, but it's gonna eat through the cardboard and I'm gonna have a wet mess all over my car seat. This is disgusting. And the lady goes, you can't say that. I can't say what? You can't say retarded.
Yes, I can.
Okay, why can't I say retarded? Because you might offend somebody. Okay, who would I offend? Somebody with special needs. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you had a special need. I'm sorry I offended you with your special needs. Well, no, I don't have special needs. Okay,
This is great, dude. This is why I told you we have the same condition.
I don't see anybody else
the
with
same way.
I don't see anybody else with special needs. Is there somebody hiding behind there that can hear me that has special needs? No, nobody who works here has special needs. Okay, then who's going to get offended? Somebody with special needs. Okay, listen. I used the word retarded.
Circular reasoning, bruh.
I used the word retarded correctly.
Circular reasoning.
Because if somebody made a policy to take the plastic away to put it in this cardboard box,
Then
that
it will
decision
slow or hinder my day.
That decision is distorted or abnormal. It's either abnormal or distorted. Whoever made that decision, they were the retarding agent that caused this situation to be retarded. The situation is retarded, and your rule is retarded, putting this in there. And the lady goes, you can't use the word retarded.
And now
Okay.
I think that maybe
Listen, lady.
you're retarded.
I said, listen, lady, the situation has been affected by a retarding agent, probably your boss or somebody who made this decision. And now this situation is retarded. And I have Asperger's syndrome. So out of anyone in this room, anyone who has special needs, which I have special needs, should get offended at something. And guess what? I'm not offended. I'm not offended at me using the word retarded because I used it correctly. This is the
I'm
correct...
offended that you told me I can't use it correctly.
This is the correct use of the word retarded. That is stupid. Don't...
Now, see, now you called her stupid.
I said this is stupid.
Sorry.
Don't act so niggardly.
Oh.
And she goes, what did you call me? I didn't call you anything. I said, you're acting niggardly. She goes, you can't say that to me. And she started freaking out. And I go, okay, it means ignorant and lacking information. It means
Even if you drop the R.
it means having a low intellect. It means a specific thing. It
Yep.
specifically means something. Well, you're calling me a name. No, I'm not. I'm not calling you a name. So I'm telling this lady this, and she's freaking out. Freaking out. Okay, look, darling, don't tell that people on there, damn it.
No, that's the
Everybody
wrong one.
can hear that.
That's the wrong one. This is Onyx. That's the wrong one. Don't put that on Comedy Vets.
Hold on, I gotta tell her. Anyway, so then she got mad at me for saying that other word. I'm like, okay, look, dude.
Oh, then you called her a dude.
Then and she, don't call me dude. Don't misgender me. I'm like, oh. Man. How about this? And I did the yelling without yelling thing. Here's how I did it. You ready? Here's the yelling without yelling thing. I ordered a power bowl, which is ingredients in a bowl that's made of plastic. This is a cardboard container and it's going to be soggy. What I need you to do,
It's now.
give me my money back for this and get me a chalupa. Give me my money back for that and give me a chalupa. Would you like to return that? Okay, I think I just said it. I just said, I want my money back and I want a chalupa. Kid you not. I was like, thank you for your time and effort. I really appreciate it, Sarah. I'm going to just use that name because I can't remember her name. Thank you for your time and effort in this matter, Sarah. Thank you for helping me to handle this situation. She gives me my money back, charges me for a chalupa, and then she goes, you can go ahead and keep that if you'd like because we're just going to throw it away. Okay, I'll feed it to my dog then. You got a plastic bag for me to put it in? Because it's going to make a mess all over the car. I think we already went through this. So I took it home. Anyway.
And the dog didn't eat it because it was a soggy mess.
Melissa ate it.
Oh, because she don't care if it's a soggy mess.
She's like, whatever, man.
I would have been like, whatever, man. You're right, though. I mean, it's not like you're not right.
She's okay with you seeing her personal messages to me.
I know, but that was on Comedy Vets, though, right?
No, it was personal
Oh,
messages.
gotcha. I see, because
just
it's like
popped
a
up.
little side window there.
Yeah. Don't read it.
Oh, she said I could.
No, she said, no, I mean, don't read it out loud.
Oh, I wasn't going to read it out loud.
No, don't read it out loud.
No.
So, that was look, we have like 10 minutes left.
It's our holiday show. Do we even do holiday stuff?
So here's the way the holiday show is going to go. No, the holiday show's coming up. Here's
When
the
are
way
we
the
doing
holiday show's going to go. The holiday show is going to be, we're going to run a best of for
Okay,
the
yeah.
holiday show.
Okay, yeah.
The best of.
The
we're
day
gonna-
after Christmas, though, see?
Yeah, we're going to
See?
pick.
See?
We're going to pick because we're going to be hanging out with our family members.
We're
We're
going
going
to
to
do a
pick
New Year's show, too,
the
right?
the best segments. And we're going
We should
together
come here and do a New Year's show live.
pick the best
New Year's
segments,
Day.
and then put them on there. Yeah, I didn't even think about New Year's.
Let's do it on New Year's
It's in the middle
Day.
of the week though, because we're going to be back in on the 2nd.
I thought New Year's Day would be.
No, New Year's Day is in
Saturday.
the middle of the week, bro.
No, it can't be because Christmas is on a Friday.
No, man.
So New Year's Day would be on a Friday.
No.
Yeah.
The next time after Christmas Eve that we're going to be here, or Christmas, the day after Christmas, the next time that we would be here would be the 2nd.
Okay, New Year's Day is the 1st. That's
See?
a Friday.
Yeah.
You're killing me, bro. You're killing me, dude.
We'll be here on the 2nd.
Middle of the week.
Well,
That's
you
what
know
I'm
what I
saying.
meant.
We should do it on the 1st.
You know what I
Then
meant.
we could just do it here
I don't
on
want-
New Year's Day.
Yeah, but I got stuff to
that's
happen.
true.
I got stuff going on the
You gotta
1st.
do stuff on the 1st?
Yeah.
No, I never do that on the 1st. I don't watch football, so.
I don't watch. I don't care who makes a home run.
Yeah, I'll have to watch the Chiefs.
Okay, so let's make this our holiday thing because we had one thing that was a holiday thing today.
What's that?
We had the cat wearing a Christmas hat, and we had the candy cane, smashed up candy cane. Those are the two Christmas
Your
things.
mom
Don't you
going
fucking talk-
Antichrist or
You just
something.
talk about my mom.
Smashing up the little Jesus Christ candy
let-
canes. I'll show you.
Let me get your opinion on this. Okay, so
make a poosh.
Christopher and I went to eat in Lawrence, Kansas, and when we were done eating, we went to a game store where I bought him a game and he bought me a game.
Okay.
We got the Dungeons and Dragons
Mm-hmm.
Starter kit. Well, it's the basic starter thing, you know.
Right.
So that Melissa and I can get into playing D&D together. What are your
Okay.
thoughts on D&D?
I played it a couple times. I guess it's all right, man. If you get in, I mean, if you do it right and you make it like a board game and whatever.
What do you mean a board game?
Yeah, I mean, you don't actually have to have a physical.
Well, the game kit comes
Movement, but
comes
yeah.
with a campaign.
There you go.
You make your own character, right? And then one person is the dungeon master, and then the other people there are the characters. So the thing is that Melissa and I,
played a few times, but
we want to play, but
it's tough.
we're just her and I. So in order to play, one of us has to be the dungeon master, one of us has to be the player.
Good luck
So
with
how
that.
about like you and your old lady play Dungeons and Dragons with us?
I don't know about that. I'm not into that Satan stuff, bro.
You know, my mom was heavily into D&D.
I'll bet.
And then when I got older and I got married to my first wife,
I'm sorry, Mrs.
my first wife
Onyx.
was like, "No,
The original Mrs. Onyx.
nothing that has anything to do with D&D in my house." So I couldn't play video games that had to do with any fantasy role play.
It's because she knew it was satanic. See? I told you.
Dungeons and Dragons. You remember?
He's like,
Do you remember?
Alice Cooper really is a Christian. Sure he is, buddy.
Do you remember what's his name?
Okay.
What's his name? What's that guy's name? Tom Hanks.
Oh, yeah.
Remember him in
Theo.
Mazes and Monsters?
I don't even remember.
Have you ever heard of the movie Mazes and Monsters?
I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. No.
So the premise of Mazes and Monsters is they're playing a D&D game, but they called it
Comes to
Mazes
life.
and Monsters. Instead of Dungeons and Dragons, they called it Mazes and Monsters, which
Right.
is still
Actually, a pretty good name.
a cool name for a game series. So they play this role-playing game together, and he loses his mind and goes into the fantasy world forever.
Oh,
And he
cool.
tries to kill himself and other people.
No, that's so cool.
So he's always and he has separated from reality. He's in the fantasy world forever.
Like Tron. Okay.
But it's not. They don't show the fantasy world. They show him interacting with people in the real world. But in his mind, he's still in the fantasy world. Like what's that movie with Robin Williams? Robin Williams.
Peter Pan.
No, Robin Williams is insane and he's a homeless guy and he runs around and the Red
Fisher
Dragon,
King?
Fisher King, like Fisher King. So Mazes and Monsters and Fisher King were very similar in that aspect, but Tom Tom Hanks was suicidal because of the dungeon, the Maze is a Monster thing.
Okay, so he was the one who went crazy, huh?
Yeah, he went crazy.
Interesting. I remember there was one that was, can't remember the name of it, but it was for vampires.
They have You mean the Dungeons and Dragons style game?
Yeah.
There's a whole.
No, but there was one. There was a big time deal, man. Especially around here too. And I went to a couple because the chick was really hot and she invited me to go.
Was it a game?
Yeah, it was like Dungeons and Dragons, but it was more like instead of having little figures and whatnot, you did like some kind of role playing.
LARPing.
I don't know what LARPing is.
LARPing is live action role playing.
Yes, there you go.
LARPing. There's a song that we play on the radio station called Do You Want to Date My Avatar? And Felicia Day and a whole bunch of other people originally were on a web series called The Guild.
Okay.
So the people from The Guild, the whole premise of it was these are people that used to hang out together playing role-playing games together in D&D and stuff like that, and online games and MMOs and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And it was following their real life, them going to like Comic-Cons, like conventions, and them hanging out together and they were LARPing. And in the song they talk about LARPing.
Okay.
LARPing.
Interesting. So
LARPing.
Right. Awesome.
Yeah. So D&D LARPing. I remember back when D&D first came out when I was a kid. When it first came out, it was based on Lord of the Rings, J.R.R. Tolkien.
Yeah, I read the series.
And then there were other games that came about around that time. Like there was a game called Car Wars, and it was basically your character was a car, and you developed your car to fight with other cars.
Disney stole that too, huh?
Car Wars.
Great.
And then that became video games. So now when you play video games, it's basically you're playing the role of a character. Mm-hmm. And you're doing something. You're fighting a monster. Going through an adventure.
Final Fantasy.
Well, yeah, but there's a whole bunch of them that are.
I know, but Final Fantasy was a real big one.
Yeah, Final Fantasy.
Before that was Zelda.
Zelda was in there. Zelda. There was RuneScape was in there.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah.
I've never played that.
Something online. It was there was some online one. People used to lose their jobs over that. They would play so much they would lose their jobs.
Now you can make money.
Pizza shop, Carney in the Orchlands parking lot. St. Joe in the Baskin Robbins parking lot.
Orchlands. I'm gonna go up there.
Savannah on the historic downtown square. Yeah, but
I need a job anyway.
I was gonna say don't go there looking for the animals now. They don't do the animals until.
I was talking about getting a job at Pizza Shop, bro.
Oh, Pizza Shop.
If they're gonna sponsor us, I might as well go work for them.
Pizza Shop. Well, the three locations up here are owned by a nice couple, and then there's
looking for a job though.
Then there's some down south also. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe some locations near where you live, and they're not interconnected.
Did I tell you my manager called or texted me? 3 o'clock in the morning.
2 minutes.
I was like, man, are you drunk texting me? Does your old lady know about this?
Younger
3
dorks.
o'clock in the fucking morning.
Younger dorks play Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering.
The card game one. Anyway, see, your boss called you early in the morning and said,
no,
hey.
he texted me like 3 a.m. like, hey, man. Because he took me off the schedule because I refused to wear a mask the whole time I was in the building.
Are you coming back to work? Because we miss you.
We miss you, man. I was like, okay. I was like, as soon as you get that meeting with your boss. But then he never texted me back.
Yeah.
So, Faulkner.
Yeah. Is he from the Falkland Islands?
Yeah, go back to the Falkland Islands.
Falkland Islands, the Falkland Islands. All right, so we're gonna. Well, I guess we'll end the episode there. Here we go.
Yeah, we can end the episode.
Okay. Oh, you've been listening to Married with Comedy with your hosts, James R. Freeman and Jeff Onyx. Yeah. And my click.